Well, here are some stairs. Where's that little fellow? You're not a little fellow. Giott. Where are you, Giott? Yeah, it's still tied.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right here for a second. I did hear about this quest that at level 79 there was a quest line that stopped you from continuing, and uh, I knew it started back at the Crystarium in that bar. But what's going to happen is I'm gonna have to take a break and do this quest. Now I started recording it just because I thought it was really, really cute, and so I might be reiterating myself. But I'm gonna try to piece this back together from where I recorded it before, and so I'm I had thought you just need to do like the first quest, but you have to do the entire quest line, and it's going to take you a few hours to do this. So let's try to piece this together.
Traditions and Travails. A hardy-looking dwarf stands before you, draining a flask of ale remarkably swiftly given the helmet. Oh, this is the healer version. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a dwarf mid-flagon? Ew. Not even a proper greeting neither, look here. Lally-ho, the name's Giott. Lally-ho. See, now that's a greeting. Lally-ho's aside, just who are you anyway? I dare say I'd remember someone like yourself if we'd ever met. You're from the same strange land as the Crystal Exarch. You say, well, well, well. He's an odd sort, the Exarch is. He knows things, right? And he's got some sort of mystical power. Don't suppose you're the same, are you? Because I could use someone with power of the likes of which this world has never known. I'm hunting sin-eaters, you see. Well, one in particular. A healer? I'm not half bad at the job, eh? I like your confidence. And I wish I could take your word for it, since you sound just like what I'm looking for, but I have to ask you to prove it. There's no need for that. Listen here, the sin eater I hunt ain't your average abomination. You can't blame me for wanting to make sure that I'm not leading you to your grave. That would be bad for the both of us. So you get yourself on over to the Forest of the Lost Shepherd, and we'll see what you've got. Oh, Moon, glad you found the place alright. Now for the fray. Oh, glad you found the place alright. Now for the fray. That'll do. Now I just take a deep breath and... Hey! Your mother's a hobgoblin and you ain't much to look at, neither. Come here and face me, you crabbing sheet. Cheaper than buying any other place. Oh. Though Giott lies prone, the creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. It seems that it will have to be dealt with. See, that wasn't so bad. Reckon that I broke 3 or so ribs and at least 1 femur there, but my bones feel just fine now. Better than before, actually. And that beast gave you no trouble. Seems that you're just what I'm looking for after all. We can talk about the rest. I'm back at the Crystarium over a drink or 3. The folks at the Wandering Stairs know how to keep 'em coming. Meet me there. Gulp, 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 burp. There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a well-earned victory. Did you hit your head? Oh yes, and hard. That beast gave me a trouncing. Really exceeded my expectations, as did you. Ha!
Whatever you want to call what we just did, doing it helped us to understand each other. Sure enough, I've seen that you're a master fighter, and you learned that I'm fearless as the stone. And so a fellowship is forged. She willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that it would dishonor her and us all, and she did it anyway. Then there's the part about bringing doom on all the world. Not one of our taboos, really, but it's generally frowned upon. And now she's back, face bare to the world, a sin-eater. What could make a dwarf go so wrong? Ah, but we have ale to drink and sin-eaters to hunt. In that order. You healed my body, sure enough, but I'll need a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean about 100. Come and find me later. Obviously, I didn't think this questline was important enough for me to even read. But, fine, fine, no need to give up me that murderous stare. I know what you're thinking. Giott, you think to yourself, always drinking and lounging about and drinking some more. What a sluggard, what a drunkard, what a magnificent beard. Oh, I wish I had a beard like that. Yes, I know, you don't need to explain yourself to me. We really should work on finding you a sense of humor. Maybe deal with that after Sephiroth. It might take a while. Anyway, you'll be happy to hear that while I was waiting, I got my hands on some prime information. Also some excellent wine, which... No, information first. Right, so according to the local fisherfolk, quite a few sin eaters turned up near the Bright Cliff lately. I suggest we go there and kill as many as we can find. We can't say for sure where Sephiroth will appear next, but if it's in the area, it won't pass up a chance to revive its fallen friends, right? And while we're at it, you can vent some of that pent-up rage you've got. Don't need to be pretty, so long as the job gets done. Just make sure to find me again before Sephiroth shows up, you hear?
Slay a slin eater. A slin eater? A slin eater with Giott. You too, eh? Lady Cotton. Alright, so it's a different quest line from healers to tanks to DPS. If you're a healer, you're following Giott. A little drunken munchkin. Dwarf. So do like I did and go and look under Crystarium and see how much it's doing. Nothing. So what I did was friends and allies. Went under Crystarium. Looked for a blue thingy. It'll look like the guy I'm looking for. If you're DPS, it's going to be a Hume. Tank, it's probably not a Gulka. Click this, so turns it never on. This is kind of whatever it feels like doing. This makes it there. Alright, so friends and allies. I still have stuff to kill. That should do it. Now we wait to see if Sephiroth shows itself. Open those bushes, say, and I've got the wine right here. There, that's it. See, it revived the other one. Hey, what's wrong? Making me go out on a tangent on this storyline when I'm about to explode is probably a bad idea. That's what's wrong. What a lonely place to die. The world outside has been worse than I feared. Is someone there? You're alive. Well, why didn't you say so? I can't do much for the dead, but the living, that's a whole other matter. Ardbert! I can't believe it. All of my wounds healed. Thank you, kind stranger. Was he in every line? You sure are lucky that I passed by. You really might have died, you know. You'll hear no argument from me. I was a fool. I thought that the hobgoblin I was after might have friends lying in wait never so much as crossed my mind. I shouldn't have been out here alone. With your magic to keep me fighting, though, their numbers wouldn't pose such a problem. What do you say? You don't look to have a party of your own yet, and I could certainly use a man like you on my side. What? I'm no man, you unripened gourd. Why, I've never been so insulted in my life. Let me tell you what's what. I'm Lammet, proud daughter of the Thull family. And if I catch you mocking me again, I'll put you right back the way I found you, you hear? Well, yes, ma'am. I didn't mean to offend. The beard misled me, you see. And that's that. Look, Adbart, treasure! You certainly look the hero. Now let's you act like one. Hello? Hey, you, honorless lout, half-empty flagon, pointy-headed dung sniffer. Your mother was a hob, and your face looks like a newborn sarce. What's the matter with you? Actually, I would have picked that was colorful. I prefer colorful. I thought that a refreshing round of insults would snap you out of it. And it did. Not my fault if you can't appreciate an exercise in creative wordplay. Are you sure your mother ain't a hob? Fine, never mind. At least we got what we came for, and you didn't miss much. That sulfur scene brought the other eater back to life. They both floated off to who knows where. But what happened to you? You saw Sephrosine? No, the real Lammet's past? Ha! I knew you'd have some kind of weird power. Sounds to me like what you witnessed was the beginning of Lammet's journey, right after she left home. It's odd, you said she was wearing her helm. It's odd. You said she was wearing her helm, and she helped out that injured traveler just like any dwarf of honor would do. Maybe she wasn't born a monster, but then... It don't sit right with me, neither. Standing around wondering about it won't do nothing but make us thirsty. We're done here, so let's go back to the Crystarium. And I was just told that Adbert's in every quest line. So have no fear. You'll see him too. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ah, there ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a job well done. Don't give me that look. I did stuff this time. You saw. And you also saw Sephrosine work its magic. But since you haven't said nothing about it yet, I'm guessing you didn't have no sudden revelations about how to stop it. Don't worry, I didn't expect you to solve my whole problem just like that. I only need you to remember what you saw today. Keep it in your mind, then maybe something will come to you when you're working your magic elsewhere. Me, I like to think while I drink. It's the most efficient way. So you can find me here if you need me. I'll let you know if I have a plan. When I have a plan. I guess we keep going. The scientific method. Gulp, gulp. Lalio! Looks like you've been training hard. In fact, that your muscles shoe much bigger. It's almost like there's 3 of you. Joking. You know, you do seem stronger. I don't suppose you came up with a clever plan for stopping Sephiroth while you were at it. Don't worry, I have another test in mind that'll get us some more information. Then we'll be able to think of something. We'll be killing Sin Eaters again, but this time you're healing them. Well, trying to anyway. I don't expect it to work. Sin Eaters ain't like us, or like any sort of normal creature. But by seeing your healing magic fail to heal them, we should learn why it don't work, and then maybe we can figure out what's so different about Sephiroth. I've heard from folks passing through that stray Sin Eaters find their way to Almarang pretty often. Meet me at Mord Souk and be ready for carnage. Gulp, 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 burp. You know, I heard that the liquor here ain't fit to drink, but it's not half bad. Gets the job done with a real kick. I know what you're thinking, that Giott always downing one ale or another. You think to yourself, and so good at it too. I'm uncontrollably jealous, I just can't take it anymore. And you quietly weep on the inside. I'm sympathetic, I am, but my drinking is important. No. Indispensable. Dwarves get fiercer the more they drink. Really fuels the fire within. I can see you don't believe me. Fine, you leave me no choice. I'll show you. I'll go on ahead and dice some Sin Eaters in the time it takes you to finish off this Mord swill here. Just gulp that down and come and find me southeast of here. You'll see. A half-finished bottle of alcohol, apparently purchased by Giott, sits on the mat. The local concoction within is a deep brown, and from its wafts a stench that can only be described as atrocious. Oh hell no. A feeling of foreboding, be it an effect of the echo or something more instinctual, overpowers you when you so much as look at the contents of the bottle. You decide to abstain and make up an excuse to tell Giott later. Very good, very good. Only more to enjoy our brew. No one else ever drinks as much as that dwarf. See? Average Sin Eater's no match for me, not with the power of tradition and alcohol on my side. As a matter of fact, I put down another before I got around to this one here, but I did the job a bit too well. Really mangled the thing. It was pretty gross, flattened in all the wrong places with bits poking out and the like, so I got it out of here. Anyway, you get the idea. I drink a lot. I kill stuff. You have to admit that it's an effective strategy. And now that we've got our Sin Eater patient, you can try out your healing on it. Go on. Some of this. Some of this. No, I know you want me to cook it. It's a spider bug. As we thought, nothing. Did you figure out why? It was never alive? You're right on that one. Sin eaters may look like people or beasts, but it's like they're just pretending, not truly alive. Only the light drives them and keeps them going, like winding an automaton, and healing magic ain't meant for restoring life to something that didn't have none to begin with, like a zombie. But if Suffercine's power ain't like the healing magic we know, what is it? I also wonder why it don't come and revive this one. Is it just too far away to take notice? Then again, I never heard tell of it appearing at Homester Switch either. And so many Sinders got killed there that you'd think it would take note eventually. So why only resurrect some Sin Eaters and not others? This is all too much thinking, not enough drinking. To the Crystarium. Gulp, gulp, gulp. The more stuff alright, but this here is fine ale. At least that's what my body tells me, and I always listen. That's how I keep my muscles primed and my spirits high. Speaking of, would it kill you to relax a little? Being so serious all the time can't be good for you, and the silent staring just makes you seem morose. It won't kill Suffercine any faster for not drinking, that's for sure. Nothing comes easy to sober folks. And that's why I need a few more in me before I can really get to work figuring out why Suffercine does what it does. I keep feeling like I'm missing something obvious, but Gulp, 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 gulp. Lolly-ho! I'd ask if you're here for a drink, but I know you ain't. You've got that serious look about you as usual. I've got my usual here too. My 5th round of it, in fact. Ha! Why so few, you ask? Well, I stepped away for a while to do some research, but that Morn bloke kicked me right out of the cabinet of curiosity, and then banned me for life. Spill just a wee bit of mead on the books, and he chases you out with the fury of 1,000 floods. That man could use a drink, if you ask me. What's the glare for? Don't tell me you're siding with him over me. We're supposed to be partners. And after I worked so hard to find us new information on Suffercine, drank so much, sat with those dusty tomes until not one, but both my buttocks went numb. Did you find anything? You know, after what I went through at the cabinet, your complete refusal to acknowledge anything I do is kind of comforting, actually. Anyhow, I did get some new information from a reliable source, a drinking buddy of mine. Suffercine was seen recently in the Raktika Greatwood. If we do some of our signature eater sling in the forest, there's a chance we'll draw it out. I figure that sitting around thinking is getting us nowhere, and research can only take us so far, so why not? Maybe fighting it together will teach us something we couldn't learn otherwise. We can't kill it, but the two of us should be more than capable of getting a few whacks in and making an escape. I've fought it before and come away fine. Mostly. So that's the plan. Meet me at Slitherbow, and then we go a pummeling. Gulp, gulp. There you are. I didn't mention it earlier, but you've been here looking for Suffercine before. I know most everyone in Slitherbow, actually. I've been here looking for it before. Sure, they seem an odd lot at first, but with the worshipping the darkness and all. But once you get to know them, share a few drinks, they're not bad folks. Make a fine wine, too. Shame you can't get it anywhere else. Anyhow, they've been helping me out while I enjoy the local spirits. Seems that Sephrosine's shown herself in the blind forest of Ixmaya, east of here. Let's get out there and slay a few sin eaters each, like we did before. See if that brings it to us. So sadly, I'm told that every storyline is pretty much the exact same thing. A drunken lech. Come on, puppy. Oh boy. Uh oh. Right, that looks good. Well, not good, but you take my meaning. Now we settle in and hope that Sephrosine's feeling charitable today. It's level 76 quest. I started it, but then I figured that was good enough. Where is it? I'm nearly out of wine. Oh, there. Don't forget, we still need to find out how it does what it does. So make sure you're watching, not just walloping. Does she see us? Wait for it. There. She's doing it. Oh, she's doing some reason. Why doesn't it fix the other one, though? Well, makes our lives easier, I guess. Charge! Now for Sephrosine. Oh shit. Shite. Oh shite. How does it do it so fast? Right, divide and conquer, then you take Sephrosine. Did we do it? Nope. Of course not. Healing magic is so annoying. No offense. Not again. So this is the Guardian. You excited, Lamet? Yes, of course. I've come this far and I will claim the legacy of Ronka. We leave Lamet's battle in pursuit of ancient. Ugh. A white mage! And I'm Lamet! Yay!
FYI, he gets Doom. In order to cure Doom, heal him to full. Otherwise you'll fail, like I just did. Okay, so he must have had Doom on him. The only way to cure Doom is by fully healing them. That's what that tether does. I see. I didn't see that. Because he's not in my party. Everyone alright? All's well. Now, let's get what we came for. The lost restorative magic of Ronka. Can
you sense the power in it? Yes. There can be no mistake, Silva. This is it, and my only path is forward. Wise guardian, in the name of the royal house of Ronka, I implore you, grant me your knowledge. Lamet! I got a fire shard. I did it. Spell is mine at long last. I can save my sister. And you will. We'll meet up with Brandon and Nalbert, and then we'll see you home. Hey, oh, she of inferior beardliness, egg face, hob daughter, get it together for your stone's sake. So, seeing into the past is a nice trick and all, but could you maybe, I don't know, wait until we're not in mortal peril next time? Driving Sifracine away without pulverizing you in the bargain was no mean feat. If I weren't, well, me, we'd both be dead right about now. I hope you learned something worth the trouble at least. So Lamet was after a spell from old Ronka. That could be the secret of Sifracine's power, but it's hard to know for sure. Whatever Lamet did to pry those secrets out of the ruins was right complicated by the sound of it, and she took the power with her. We need to think on how we can confirm what you saw, maybe find out what that magic actually does. Yes, or a nice mug of ale. No, mead. No, ale first, then mead. Gulp, nothing goes down so well after a fight than ale. Ain't no higher truth in this world than that. Don't give me those, oh, there goes Giott, waxing philosophical about the ale again, eyes. I'm doing this for your own good. It's plain that you never had a proper education. It's like this. You pick the right booze for the right job. You've got your ale for before and after physical fights, of course, but you've also got mead for reading, wine for singing, and your hard liquor for those times when you need to tell some Hobson to go stick his head in a forge. Me? I'll be switching to the mead. I'm thinking I might find something about what happened to Lamet's sister if I look through my village's old annals. And hopefully I can get my hands on some historical records of Ronka. Morn be damned. I don't know what you'll be getting yourself into while I'm at it, but you make sure to bring the right drink for the job. I'll let you know when I've got something worth pursuing. Gulp, gulp, gulp. There you are. I need lesh. Yeah, you heard me, lesh, but more ale, much more. Wait, you ain't the waitress. Oh, I know you want to say something, but you won't. You think that'll just encourage me. Well, maybe that's what I want you to think. Or maybe, you know, that's what I want you to think. All this time I thought I was annoying you, but actually, no. Can't be. All this rubbish about lost civilizations must be getting to me. I've read a dozen histories. I still don't know nothing about that magic of Lamets. What I did find, though, is where she would have gone if she wanted to see her sister, and it's in Tamra. So what do you say? Come and visit my home. I'll be waiting for you when you get there. I am only doing this storyline because you can't do the main storyline without it. I may have forgotten to tell you how to get here. That's unfortunate. Come to think of it, I ain't sure she can get here. The tunnel's only for dwarves and... Oh! Where'd you come from? So it was you folks who got the ladder moving, huh? I can't believe you managed that and didn't even tell me just when you think you know a person. Yes, it's a joke. Anyhow, the place I want to show you is just over there. Follow me. This is going to be the place that I'm going to be too big to fit in. I know that there are dwarf houses that I'm too big for. Nothing to worry about. This monstrosity came flying at my face. Brutally, I might add. When I unsealed the old tunnels. But everything's under control. As you can see, I gave it an old-fashioned dwarven decking. Dwarven decking? Sorry, I ain't at liberty to explain further. It's forbidden to reveal the secrets of the dwarven decking to outsiders. Anyway, I brought you here for something more important than that. Let me explain. We don't use it no more, but before the flood, dwarves lived in this place. Only the sick ones, mind. In those days, there was this illness called stone blight. Turned your skin to stone, bit by bit, and it was just a matter of time, a few months, or a few years, until you were petrified completely. No one knew where it came from, but they did know that it was contagious, and so they locked him up here. They locked them all up. In the Blight Warrens. They needed to keep it from spreading because there was no cure. Not back then. Lamet. Was it not enough to leave without permission, or to turn unbidden, bringing these strangers into our home? You knew full well that entering the Blight Wardens is forbidden. How many of our traditions must you trample before you're satisfied? If you so refuse to respect our heritage, your heritage, you have no place here. As head of the council, I hereby banish you. You are no longer dwarf. Be gone and never return. Be gone! Have you lost your wits? Lamet just cured your people, her sister, and all the others. She left your village to find a way to save them, and she did. She did what no one else would. Your words have no weight here, outsider. This is a dwarven matter. Silence. Silence. I will not be silenced. You have no idea what Lamet has been through. That's enough, Ardbert. Whatever my reasons, I did break our laws, and I did so knowing that this would be the result. I will accept my punishment. I'll leave my dwarven pride behind today. Lamet. If Lamet is leaving, so am I. You probably didn't think much of us after you shoved us in there to die, but it was awfully hard to breathe. We all took our helms off. If Lamet's going to be banished for breaking our traditions, then I should be too. As the young lady says, none of us is perfect. It ain't right that Lamet should be the only one punished for it, especially seeing as she was saving us. Come on, exiles. We keep our faces plain for all to see and our heads held high. Oh, everyone. Are you sure you're all right with this? We could go back. We could... What? Pummel the elders with your axe? I know you're not the fledgling adventurer who got knocked flat by Hobbs anymore. You could probably defeat even our strongest warriors, but forget it. We have more important things to worry about. We still haven't found what caused the illness in the first place. If it really is the Shadow Keeper again, well, you know what we have to do. If this is what it takes to save our world, I will give up my home and more, Ardbert. And anyway, it's not all bad. I don't think I really understood before how beautiful it is out here, how nice the wind feels. It is nice, isn't it? And for what it's worth, I'm glad you're here, helmet or no. Thank you, Ardbart. Hey, Hobdaughter. Ugly. Look, I'm running out of insults here and I'm starting to feel bad. Just wake up already. Finally. Well, that was harrowing. About as soon as you started doing your thing, that Sin Eater decided to rise from the dead. But I suppose that's mostly my own fault for not dealing with it an extra blow or two just in case. Anyhow, what'd you see? Knew it. Knew that Lamet was the one who cured Stoneblight. Had to have been. She saved all of them. And they exiled her for it. And the head of Council of Elders. Oh, sorry, I suppose I wandered off, got caught up in my own thoughts. Actually, can you give me a moment or maybe a while? I'm not sure what to think is all. I don't want to keep you from your other work, so see you later. Ah, here's a level 80 quest, The Soul of Temperance.
You're getting close to the end of that now.
Giott isn't drinking. Ooh, and level 7 materia. Oh, hello there. Hey, you hammer-brained imbecile, your mother was a hobgoblin. He seems kind of depressed. Lolly ho. What? I mean, lolly ho. Oh, now lolly ho to you. I'm pressed. You knowing to give me a lolly ho just now shows that you've really picked up on the finer points of dwarven culture. That really helped, thanks. I was so busy dwelling on that business with Lamet that I almost forgot the news I had for you about Sephrosine. You remember that Sin Eater I killed in the Blight Wardens? Well, while you were gone, Sephrosine showed up to revive it. Seeing that convinced me. I mean, you remember how I was wondering why Sephrosine don't revive every Sin Eater we take down, right? Well, we learned from your vision that the dwarves that Lamet cured of Stoneblight went into exile of their own volition. As you can see, the village was spared the worst of the flood, but the folks that left, well, probably weren't, which means they became Sin Eaters? Sephrosine is healing the same people Lamet did. Right. It's the only thing that makes sense. Those poor souls couldn't go back to the village, so they got caught in the flood. They became Sin Eaters, and Sephrosine is still saving them, even now. And that gave me an idea. As we figured before, Sephrosine ain't alive. But Lamet wanted so badly to heal those dwarves that it's still following suit, like a reflex its body can't forget. The last time Lamet saw those folks she healed, they were helmless, leaving their home for the last time. She probably never forgot the sight of them. And so Sephrosine goes around healing helmless dwarves to this day. You see the solution, right? Helms. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Brilliant! Isn't it just? Not as brilliant as my beard, maybe, but few things are. Now, whether clapping a helm onto Sephrosine will keep it from healing itself, I can't say. It'll depend on whether the thing sees itself as just another helmless dwarf. It don't seem to have much in the way of self-awareness, so I think it's worth a shot. Fortunately, we won't need to wait to find out. It came around not too long ago before you did. So if we kill the right sort of Sin Eaters, it should still be close enough to notice. Let's go get it. This must be why people are like, I'm 80 but I can't finish the storyline. Because you have to finish this storyline. To finish this storyline, you have to be 80 and perhaps you forgot. Right, so we've got our eaters, we've got our helms, and now we wait. Once Sephrosine shows up, we'll test out a helm on the bait first. That'll also save us from having to kill it over and over. Level 80, the Soul of Temperance Battle. Item level 420. I don't think I'm 420. This feels familiar. Aha, a last. A bit less toppling over on your part this time, if you please. Whoa, dude. Oh, yeah, I have brain issues. They're good brain issues, sort of, though. I like because she's short, we're just hiding behind some brush. It's not even a bush, it's a weed. Why do I have circles going around me? Should I go in circles? Charge! I feel like I should spin. As I said, we'll try this on the lesser eater first. Why don't you put the helmet on already? I'll give it a bit of pummeling, then you put it to sleep. I doubt it'll take to napping mid-battle. Why does it keep turning my nocturnal off? Wait. Is it sleeping? Do I have a helmet? Ugh. I know, I missed everything. Listen, when I said put it to sleep, that wasn't a euphemism. If we kill it, Sephiroth will bring it back. Well, I'm trying to put it to sleep. Do I have a sleeping button? Wait, is this... Well, it says it's sleeping. Sleep resistant. Far too invigorated. Oh, I see. It's time. Cast repose. Oh no. Nothing here looks reposy. Repose. That was an old spell. Am I crazy? I don't have repose, do I? I mean, clearly it's somewhere. Crap. Oh, double crap. Hang on. There it is. Wow. So repose is like a white mage spell that was deleted in the last expansion, or am I crazy? Oh, it's got a little helmet on! Too cute for a demon. Alright. Or we get more. It died. Okay. Using 10 more cards. Did he put a little helmet on? I did it. Wait, why is that one alive? Oh, we still have to kill it after it's got the little helmet on. Right? That would suck if I killed the little guy right at the end. Behelmed, indeed. Oops. Oh my goodness. 2 more. Thank goodness for unending MP.
monster has its hat on, it dies really fast. So I'm thinking this is the job quest, because everyone's saying that there's only one quest basically everyone does for their job to get their coffer. Should I sleep her too? Are you gonna put a hat on her? Cute though. Perfect, now! Hold still. Uh-oh. Wah! Oh, she broke it. It's like I will never wear that damn helm again. Not in life, not in death. Thanks. The helm got it even worse than I did just then. That was our last one. You're wearing a helm? I hate to say it, but this ain't going as well as I'd hoped. If we had even one more helm, I could try again, but... Wait. We do have one more helm. I'm gonna hit her in the head with this rock. Just the one. Just try to fool her into thinking that was a helm. Couldn't you just pull it off? It's a girl! Did we know that? I think we did. Well, well, looks like it's time to take this eater down once and for all, together. Oh, I wish I was a Lala. The helm prevents the use of certain restorative actions. Looks like I was right. No healing for you. Oh, ooh. Let's admit it, he's doing all the work.
Here it comes. Try not to die. I was told once the 80 quest begins, it's only another 2.5 hours to the end. Ha! Take that, you pasty bastard! I could use this. What's that you've got there? Some kind of crystal? Tradition wouldn't have saved her. That's why I left. I left and I traveled. I met Ardbert. We found our companions and together we searched. Are you her? Lamet? Listen, I called you disgrace before and... My journey was not an easy one. To save my sister, to save them all, I faced 1,000 foes. I know, I understand now, and I'm so... sorry. But as I did, I learned how wide this world is, how beautiful, how cruel, and how much I wanted to protect it. Perhaps it should have been easy for me then, to give up my home forever for a greater cause. It wasn't. It hurt so much. But you bore it, you forgave them, you survived. Yes, it hurt, but I survived. Because they were there. Because he was there. Ardbert, you stubborn idiot. You sweet boy. You never did understand what you meant to me. Oh. Rest well, Lamet. You were the best of us. We did it. Can hardly believe it. This calls for a drink at the Crystarium, don't you think? If that silence is you wondering if I want to go home, well, I can't. I showed my face to you, didn't I? Broke our rules. So, I'm thinking I'll give Lamet's Way a try. Live proud as an exile, just like all the other folks that you saved. Oh, don't make that face. It's nothing more, nothing that a little ale won't solve. I want to see if I can unlock the extreme trials being level 80. It says the minstrel is at 712. But I see nobody. Gulp, gulp, gulp. That's the stuff. Can I help you? You're staring, like, really staring. Do you know what you're doing that? Do you know you're doing that? How much have you had to drink? Well, I lost count, so about as much as usual? Ha! I may be an exile, but I'm still a dwarf, and don't you forget it. Anyway, there's something I've been wanting to tell you. Firstly, well, you've been following along with my crazy plans this whole time, but I never really said how much I appreciate your help with Seraphine, and Lamet. Thank you. And I think you deserve to know something else too. You know the elder who exiled Lamet? That was my great-grandfather. He's remembered as the greatest warrior of our kind. I always wanted to be just like him, to be strong, honorable, protect our traditions. But Lamet, she saved so many from their suffering. Us dwarves might not even be here today if she hadn't cured Stoneblight. And he took away our home, forever. It's hard to see that as anything other than cruel. Tradition is important, but it's not the only important thing. Kindness, empathy, love, this world and the living, breathing people in it. They matter more. That's what I learned from the folks I shared drinks with, from Lamet and from you. And I intend to keep learning, here in the city with my face plain for all to see and my head held high. So you know where to find me next time you want to share a drink. I know your job is done. Our job is done. You'll always have a place at my side, you hear? Damn straight. Oh, stink. Alright. I never got anything shiny. Did I? You obtain materia 7? You want materia? Some nuts. Yeah. Nut number. Kupo! A blue Kupo! wicked right, but you're... Nutsy, your fearless leader, still alive in Koopa Wing, I'll have you know. But Hal described in exciting detail how the beast snatched you out of the air, how you struggled to free yourself in vain. You were disemboweled and depalmed. Certainly not. As you can see, I'm the picture of perfect health, Koopa. No thanks to that villain Howler, though. I'd say he was the aspiring depalmer, considering how many times he'd nearly chopped it off in the midst of our battle with that elite mark. I rather think you have only yourself to blame for that. After all, was it not you who encouraged him and the others to strike you down and claim leadership? Aye, aye, for the thrill of it, which he gave me and then some, even if only by his poor attempts at treachery. That weakling wouldn't last a moment against me in a stand-up fight. As you may have gathered, it takes a certain something. You've got to eat, sleep, and breathe danger. You've got to love putting it all on the line against elite marks and elite hunters besides. You've got to be bloody mad, so congratulations, you're in. Are you sure this is wise? Why, Shmai? She's a killer. I want to see her kill. I want to see her die. Mwahaha! More blood for Clan Nutsy. More blood, Koopa. It's that ridiculous philosophy that's losing us hunters by the boatload. How are we supposed to build a sustainable organization when you keep encouraging people to kill themselves in the most violent, pointless ways possible? Yeah, well. See, the thing is... I just wanted to say that you might be the most promising new hunter I've seen in ages. Brilliant work out there. Really marvelous. Jolly good. And on that note, goodbye. One day, I'm going to rip that palm off your head and shove it down your damn throat, you furry little shite. Anyway, you may now hunt elite marks. Do try not to die, and if you happen to run into our fearless leader in the field, kill him. Alrighty. Elite Nutsy hunts. Lucky me. I don't think I have anything shiny for this. Ugh. Crazy person, but come on. Well, are you into melds? Show him one of Arbert's companions? What do you got there? Such striking beauty it shines with heartache and laughter and the transience of life like the turmoil of history made manifest. Aye, I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. Ah, you'd never capture such glam, not if you labored 100 years. But bugger me if I don't mean to try. Where are me tools? Damn me, I must set to work before the feeling fades. It's hard to read. We did it! Level 80 quests! Yay!